question to you, Mr. White, what would be the first meal that you would feed me?
Salad.
Wow, that's not even a chicken burger, a salad burger, nothing. Maybe a salad with buns, nothing. Just salad. That's crazy, bro. What the fuck? That's some savage thing to say to that poor woman, bro.
My question to you, Mr. White, what would be the first meal that you would feed me?
Salad.
That's crazy.
A salad.
Nothing says real brotherhood like getting grilled this hard.
You haven't said a phobia.
Yeah, what don't you like besides treadmills?
Whoa, relax, yo. I'm not even gonna add on the roast because these people already flaming them. So if I jump in, it's gonna feel like bullying. So I'm just watching react and just have a laugh, whatever the case may be. Because if I just jump in, it's just gonna feel like I'm bullying at this point. It's like too many. It's like 3 versus 1. No, like I'm not even jumping in on this one. I'm gonna just watch you react because this is crazy, bro. Man said besides treadmill, that's diabolical, bro. That's fucked.
Do I look better in pictures or in person? In theory.
What's your take on whether we should be sending money to Ukraine or not? Were you in favor of that?
As of 2025, Mark Cuban's net worth is estimated at $6 billion. So asking him whether tax money should be sent overseas is bound to spark a hypocritical response, and Tucker Carlson was ready with a brutal reality check.
Half my family's Ukrainian from my grandparents, and so, personally, I think we should help, but I don't have a studied answer for you.
How much money have you sent to Ukraine?
None.
Oh, so what do you mean by we? You're the one whose family's from Ukraine. Like, why don't you send them $1 billion?
Because I'm trying to fix healthcare.
Why don't you fix their healthcare if you're like so deep? If you think we need to help, why don't you start? How about you first? Yeah. I notice that's never like even an option for anybody. It's like, we need to help.
To be fair,
that's not what charity is.
What are you doing hogging on to 6 billion that you can't even send a cool mealy? Bro said this got a 6 billion, bro. You can't send a cool mealy, bro. A cool mealy, bro. That's wild, bro. Nah, this level of greedy is different. It's different. This level of greediness, bro. You can't send a cool mealy, a cool 500k. Not even 500k. That would be like more than just enough for them people there. Out of 6 billion that you have.
Forcing other people to help is not charity.
You're a doctor, right? Yes. How much money you got in your bank account right now?
Why is everything money with you? Because that's all he has to offer.
We all know that one guy flaunting gold chains and $20,000 watches while nobody knows what he actually does. Most of the time, that kind of wealth can crumble, and this doctor didn't hesitate to point it out.
FBI, if you're listening, I want you to investigate and verify our sources of income. No, I'm serious. There is something we call verifiable income, and there is something we call fraudulent activity. If you want to find out,
How old are you?
How old are you?
25. How old are you?
Oh, really? Really? You're 25? How do we know that? How do we know that?
Show my ID.
How do we know that?
Here's my ID. Why don't we take a look at my ID? Let's take a look at your ID.
We can take a look at my ID.
Hey, male or female on there first?
One innocent.
He humbled the guy who was trying to flaunt his money and trying to ask the doctor how much money he earns. He humbled the hell out of him, to be fair.
Thing about kids is that they'll roast you without even realizing it.
You don't come in here with that quiff and tell me what to do.
Listen.
All right? I've had enough. I've smooched up to you. You've been raised by pigeons. Faz, you are humbling yourself.
Just listen a minute. Just listen. Your hairline looks like it's smiling. So you just get back to your house.
Smiling. Yeah. Smiling. Smiling is mental.
Okay.
As you know, the Space Shuttle Discovery orbiting the Earth on a 9-day mission. So right now, we're going to link up with the shuttle and speak with 3 of its astronauts. Shuttle Commander Kurt Brown, pilot Steve Lindsay, and of course, a personal hero of mine, Senator John Glenn.
During a late-night segment on The Jay Leno Show, he went live with astronauts in space, and what they blurted out was exactly what we're all thinking.
I was always curious about this. What can you see on Earth from space? Can you see like the Great Wall of China, stuff like that?
Well, Jay, sometimes if the lighting is good, we can see the Great Wall of China, but we just flew the Hawaiian Islands and we saw that. And Baja California, you can see the pyramids from space.
Wait, were they really in space? Is this fucking real?
Sometimes rivers and big airports. And actually, Jay, every time we fly by California, we see your chin.
That's fucked, bro. Oh my days, I never noticed this chin, bro.
Every time we fly by California.
Yo, getting roasted by someone in space is a whole different level of finesse. This is a whole different level of violation, bro. This man is in space and he's roasting you like this live and direct. The fact that he's in space, did you know how crazy it is to be in space and to get roasted by a man who's in space? Nah, this is different.
We see your chin.
Nah, his chin is actually diabolical. I didn't even know. I never even noticed his chin. His chin looked like a skateboard. The edge of a skateboard. You ever seen the edge of a skateboard? Like, that's what it looks like, bro. Literally, look at that. And then with his hair like that, when you think about it, look at his hair like that, the pointy part of his head at the end. This, like, his face, he's actually his face look like a skateboard, low key. The side of his face look like a skateboard, bro. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Hey, this is for the whale on the end. You said you have 5 kids, but have any of them popped out yet?
Whoa.
Why don't you go back and play with your computer some more? Looks like you're good at math.
I'm good at math?
Looks like it.
Yeah, well, I know that you look like you weigh about 250 pounds.
You know OnlyFans models are in trouble when a 14-year-old shuts them down with one simple comeback question.
No, I didn't know that I was gonna be sitting talking to a bunch of illiterate.
Bro, this is crazy, bro. Like, the way he destroyed that poor woman. What the hell? Yo, so yeah, count that. That's crazy, bro.
People who don't know how to read, but
You're literally 15. What do you know?
Bro, you know how to read?
Yes, I do know how to read.
Name 10 books.
Are you serious?
Yes, 100%. Name 10 books.
Well, I read Game of Thrones. I'm obsessed with like the Twilight series. Game of Thrones, the series.
What's the book called? It's not called Game of Thrones.
Wait, what book did you just say before that?
She's just trying to come up with a bunch of nonsense and she can't name any actual books.
Bro, shut up, kid.
Taking my spot.
I'm gonna do this one with.
Who's saying shut up, kid? Because you can't handle you can't handle that kid's testing your knowledge. You getting mad, but you can't answer his question. And you telling him to shut up just because he's a kid. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Take the challenge, accept the challenge, and try to overcome that challenge. And don't get mad and tell a kid to shut up when he's testing your intelligence, which you clearly have none. A kid just challenged you, just tested your knowledge, and you couldn't do nothing about it to overcome that. So you tell him to shut up just because he's a kid. That's called being bitter. If anything, I call that being bitter. She was being a bitter bitch.
No teeth.
Always feels better that way.
Intrusive thoughts are tough to fight, and in this case, someone completely lost the battle during what was supposed to be a serious moment.
The gutter is a rough place, you know, and you got to do everything, any and everything to make it, you know, every situation, including aborting twins, you feel me, to better yourself because I do want to leave you. But
you just had an abortion? Twins?
Twins.
What the fuck?
Yeah, double homicide.
Whoa.
No, I'm sorry.
Do you have any interest?
Who said that? Oh my God. Did someone just say double homicide, bro? That's nah, bro. That's a whole different vibe. This video is savage. What are we adding here? What kind of compilation is this? 13 minutes of ego crushing. I had to read the video back again to see what I'm watching, because at this point in time, this video is just savage. Damn, bro.
Yeah, double homicide.
Whoa.
Bitch. No, I'm sorry.
She said, bitch.
Do you have any interest? Do you kind of just watch from the sidelines how things are starting to gear up for 2020 elections, and all these people are coming into the mix?
Whenever it's time for a presidential run, people from all walks of life suddenly claim they're running, but this specific one shocked Joey Diaz.
Like, I don't know if you've seen this guy right here. He just announced.
I am running for president of the United States.
Good.
For
This guy can't get to the store without falling down 2 times.
Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? I'm not even gonna get involved in this one, bro. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing this, bro. I'm not doing this with these guys, bro.
He wants to run for president. And the fact that somebody taped him and let this moron get the platform. Like if this guy called you up and said, come over, I want you to tape me. I'm going to run for president. Yeah, I'll be there in 2 hours. I'd send the mental health people over there. Like, listen, go over there and just bandage him up. He's talking about themselves and taking out a rouse.
Right. That's crazy, yo. That old man is a savage, bro. Why did he have to cook that poor boy like that, bro? That's crazy, bro. Oh my God, G. Wow.
Have you decided on who you're gonna date after this?
I don't know. It might be your mama, though.
Even though journalists are trained to debate, going back and forth with a comedian is always a recipe for disaster.
Well, I have one question here.
Well, ask it, Skip.
Why morning after morning do you sit up in your bed watching us talk about nothing? Could it be because you're addicted to watching us talk about nothing?
No.
Like so many viewers are?
No. I'm
Yes,
addicted.
yes.
I'm addicted to what are you gonna say wrong next, Skip?
Oh.
Okay, that's what I'm addicted. You know, Skip, I've never seen a man that can be wrong and keep the same straight face. I've never seen somebody that's wrong so much. I have seen Skip contradict himself so many times and look in the camera and not blink. When it comes to LeBron James, how many times has this man contradicted himself?
Do you generally like or dislike your opponents?
Generally, I don't give a fuck.
You're muted, Unk.
If Charleston White is known for one thing, it's being unapologetically unfiltered. So when Aiden Ross invited him on a call and brought in a special guest, things got interesting fast.
This ain't no real person. This is not a real human. This is an artificial intelligent robot, and y'all done blew her jaws and her neck up. She's literally real.
Most fighters try hard to come up with funny trash talk, but Nate Diaz does it without even trying and ends up saying the funniest lines ever.
God, you're playing touch butt with that dork in the park, the ponytail. And I'm the one who ain't got no training partner? I don't think so. You seem to have it all figured out when you're fighting midgets. You got shit. You're playing touch butt with that dork in the park. Fuck. Touch butt with that dork in the park. You're playing touch butt with that dork in the park. Fuck.
Going back and forth with Chael is never a good idea, and this reporter learned that the hard way.
The things that you said about Brazilians.
Yo, what's up with this man's face? Why is his face built like that, fam? This guy look like a Roblox character, fam. Face built like a Roblox. Jesus. Bro got a boxed face. This is a squared face, actually, to be fair. Bro looked like he ate a whole squared box and he didn't swallow. He just made up the shape of his face, of his whole fucking head. Bro, what is his face?
example, Chael, where you're saying that while you were playing with computers, they were playing with mud. You understand how it is that some of that would be taken as race bait.
And you sound like you're about to cry.
Do you not? No?
Dan, I've got a degree in sociology from the University of Oregon. Apparently you do not, because you're greatly mistaking race with ethnicity with nationality. If you said that I said it about Brazil, which is not a race, it's a nation, then you might want to run the tape back and not air this because you're going to look foolish in the presence of a genius.
It's been going viral for a minute, and I want to hear your opinion. Would you take $500,000 or dinner with Jay-Z?
Man, give me $500,000, Jay-Z. Yeah, man. Yeah, nigga, give me $500,000. Man, I don't want to. Who want to take a sit down with Jay-Z over $500,000?
Of all the ways to get famous, Bradley Martin chose to rise to fame by asking professional fighters if they could beat him in a street fight.
Who wins a street fight, me or you? Who wins a street fight, me or you?
Even in a street fight.
I'd beat the out of you in a street fight.
He claims his 260 pounds of pure muscle should seal the victory in his...
Bro, the most satisfying... I saw a video of this guy getting humbled. I feel like when you run this question too many times with fighters, though, at some point in time, you are going to get tested. Your words, your talk is going to have to get put into practice at some point in time. Someone is going to want to test all that shit you've been talking by asking these dumb questions to fighters who actually got experience in fighting. Just because you're a muscular hench dude, I said this before, I reacted to that fighting video and I said this, bro. Being a strong guy in the gym who can lift weights does not make you the strongest man in the world. People get it fucked up with that shit though. Every time. Don't get it messed up. You will get your ass whooped any time of the day. These guys can really fight. They can really fight. They don't just lift up weights. They learn. They train the technique, the precision, how to punch, yeah, like all of that stuff though, stuff that you don't do in the gym. And this guy thinks because he's big and muscular, he thinks he can really take on somebody in a street fight. Yes, if you do have a weapon, but a fair one, you're not making it, bro. You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it with a real fighter, bro. A fair one, you're not gonna make it with a real fighter, bro.
Favor, but when Nate Diaz came on, he told him exactly how it is.
You think you beat me in a street fight?
Huh?
You think you beat me in a street fight?
You in a street fight?
Yeah.
You're a podcaster, brother.
I love it. I love it. So the answer is then yes, yeah?
Of course.
Like if I had to compare them, I'd say like Rick Ross is dope lyrically, you know. If I had to compare the two, I'd say Rick Ross was more like Biggie, Jeezy was more like Pac. Cause Pac wasn't the best lyricist.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Rick Ross looks.
Jeezy's more like Pac? Since when, bro? Did he just say the Jeezy's?
I'd say Rick Ross was more like Biggie, Jeezy was more like Pac. Cause Pac
oh my God.
Wasn't the best lyricist, but you felt it.
Rick Ross looks more like Biggie.
Rick Ross got lyrics though.
No.
Well, I guess.
When talking rap
No, bro.
Charlemagne kept putting Rick Ross on the list, but DMX's perspective dropped Ross straight to the bottom.
J. Cole is nice. J. Cole is nice. You know, lyrically, you know, I heard his first song on the radio before I even knew who it was. Like, damn, who's that?
Mm-hmm.
You mean? Something like just grabbed my attention like that.
I'm surprised you don't like Ross lyrically, man. Ross
he's alright, man. He just talk about eating and you know, girlfriend too much, you know?
I got a bake sale, 30 for the pound. I watched that footage like 400 times, dog. There's no way you got a concussion.
Damn, John Cena was young. This was definitely him in his prime.
Brock.
And so was Brock.
To get a concussion, you need a brain. Chill.
We all know that one friend who's constantly talking about motivational BS.
Yeah, I remember this video. This was funny. The way he flopped, bro. Oh my God.
In the UFC, that guy is Luke Rockhold.
Even something, if you know something is going to happen, if you're confident in that situation, you will achieve things in life. That's how you overcome things. That's how you put yourself out there. You believe it, and you achieve it. And that's what I do. I know what I'm going to do. I know that I'm better than this.
Sounds like the worst self-help book you've ever read. Conceive, believe, achieve. Shut the f*** up.
Jimmy Kimmel may be known as a people pleaser, but he's surprisingly quick on his feet when it comes to a brutal comeback.
During the competition, did you consider using witchcraft to help you?
Whoa, hold on. That joke is like 1996, I think, so...
Yeah, but you know what? So
No,
are you, to
I
be
didn't.
honest.
There's this movie coming out.
Yes.
Title undetermined at this point.
Chairman of the board.
Oh, all right. Do something with that, you freak.
I bet the board is spelled B-O-R-E-D.
Talk in the daytime.
Yeah.
You're quite scintillating.
Scintillating.
This was a skit, bro.
Yeah.
Nice. Define
This was
that.
a skit,
What's
bro.
that?
Define it.
Define.
This was a fucking skit, bro. This was funny. I remember that
Talk in the daytime.
Yeah.
You're quite scintillating.
Scintillating.
Yeah.
Nice. Define that.
What's that?
Define it.
Define what?
Scintillating.
You define it.
You define it. You said it.
English is not really my strongest subject.
Of course. Well, I'm glad you said it.
If you're a guy, pay close
That's
attention.
crazy.
We've all had those awkward moments of finishing too fast. When it happens, this is the comeback you'll want to have ready.
Yo, so many women are like judging us on our first nuts.
Yeah,
It's
come
like,
on.
what do you?
Listen, back in the day, you had to come quick because a leopard might eat you.
What is he talking about, bro?
Thanks for watching.
What is he talking about? Guys moving mad. But anyway, guys, I've been here for a hot minute, man. I need to go get some videos ready for later on tonight that I'm gonna be dropping, including some of these reactions. So it's been nice. Thank you everyone for joining in and for staying around. I'm about to bounce, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. I'll be back tomorrow with another stream. Daily streams every day. If you want to see what times I'm on, it's all on my profile, man.